Hi Aries, welcome to your October 2019 reading, you guys. So sorry that the videos are late this month. I've actually been MIA for the last couple of months, Aries, but I did all the other zodiac signs and I didn't want to leave you guys out. I still wanted to record these readings for those of you who are wanting to reflect on the month of October. It's been a really intense month, especially for you, Aries. The first couple weeks of October were Libra season, and Libra is the opposite sign of you, meaning that there's a lot going on in your house of relationship and partnership. We had a new moon there, and we actually had a full moon in Aries on October 13th. And that was in your first house of self, which is very important as that is what Aries represents in astrology. So I'm very much looking forward to seeing what's going on with you, Aries, this month. Thank you to those of you who watched this video, even though it's coming out kind of late in October. We will be looking into the transition from late October to how you're going into November, okay, guys? So for this month, I am working with oracle cards. I like to do this every Libra season where I work with a light deck and a dark deck because Libra is all about balance. So Aries, we're going to get you a couple of oracle cards. I'm going to start with the Indigo Angel deck. This may resonate more with the beginning of October because it's angel energy, Libra energy, and this card may resonate more with Scorpio season, which happened around the 23rd of this month, okay? But this is just something that you need to hear. Now, as far as the light and dark goes, I feel the best way to explain the light and dark is what we're aware of and what we're not aware of. Something that we're able to see, something that we already know, and something that perhaps remains to be hidden, which is going to be important for you this month, all the way until November 14th. We're under this full moon in Aries energy. So let's go ahead and see what the message is for you, Aries, as far as this deck. What is the message for Aries for October 2019? Okay. So we have a card coming out, Aries. We have the card Trust. So perhaps there was something at the beginning of October that you needed to trust in. Maybe there's something that you already know that you need to trust in, but this is coming up here. Okay, and I love that this card is coming out because I always see that little orb of light in that guy's hand as a moon or a soul. It looks very moon-like. So we're going to read from the book, Aries, just in case there's any extra messages here for you. This is on page 47. And I just opened up right to that page, ironically. So this must be important for some of you. This card asks you to trust that there's a purpose to life. Keep faith that the chaos you see around you has underlying meaning and divine design. When times are hard, indigos can feel that the world has been orchestrated to work against them and that nothing is fair. The truth is that your viewpoint has not yet been expanded enough to put your problems into perspective. As you age, you will see that what seemed overwhelming and unbearable now is only a minor hitch. Trust that there is so much more out there, including magical experiences. You will see how balanced the world has the potential to be. Take this card as a reminder to persevere, stay strong, and believe in yourself because the world needs you more than you may know. So I love that this talked about seeing how balanced the world has the potential to be, because to me that brings up a lot of Libra energy. So Aries, I'm just going to go ahead and say that it's important for you to just trust the process. Whatever went on in October, it's very important that you trust that. We have "You Are Loved" here. Okay, this card only comes out for people who need to be reminded of that. There may be a situation that you're kind of looking through as far as relationships. You may be releasing some relationships this month as well with the new moon in Libra. But there's obviously something here that you know about trust. Okay, Aries? Let's go ahead and dive into Scorpio energy. So this is going to be the second half of October, first half of November, something that is kind of hidden. What's the message for Aries for October 2019? What is the message for Aries, October 2019? Aries, October 2019. What's the message for Aries? Something that's hidden from Aries in October, something that they're not quite sure of. What is the message for Aries? So, I am feeling an energy of you guys really not knowing. You know, we have a full moon in Aries this month on October 13th, and that brings a lot of subconscious energy, okay? And it's interesting, we have conclusion, you know, full moons bring completions, conclusions. Aries, all right, I don't like this. The card coming out is deceit. Okay, we're gonna read from the book on this, but I mean, your message is so interesting. First half of October is trust, but the second half of October is deceit. So I'm getting a few messages here. This is like a polar opposite energy, which is interesting because you're dealing with Libra. So maybe there was something that you trusted at the beginning of October, Aries, and by the end of October, there was deceit. So I'm feeling like some of you guys were trusting your intuition. This is a very trust your intuition card. You know, he's holding that orb of light. You guys may have had a dream or just a gut feeling about something, especially when it comes to some kind of lie, maybe even cheating energy. We're going to read from the book here about deceit, but wow, trust and deceit, that is literally very opposing energy there. Okay, so deceit is on page 102, and I just opened up damn near to that page as well. So these are definitely messages for someone out there. Okay, when you choose the symbol of deceit, be very careful about your motives in making choices, Aries. In the house of night, there is one who has betrayed herself and all those who looked up to her. I am also warning you that someone may be stabbing you in the back, a little bit of that Seven of Swords energy. Regardless of circumstances of your question, I warn you about deceit. There will be a price to pay for betrayal in all forms. Only you know how much it will cost. With that being said, although the energy of betrayal can be seductive, I am stronger. You are forewarned. So I don't know if there's some seduction going on here, but wow, Aries, that is very intense. Now, the fact that conclusion is on the bottom of the deck in love, you guys are definitely, even though there's a new moon in your seventh house of relationships, some of you guys are really you're ending chapters of the heart, because we have love and conclusion. So there is just this chapter of your heart, Aries, this month that is kind of, it might be, you know, October 10th. I don't know if October 12th is important here because we have 10 and 12, okay, or October 10th, October 12th. Some of you may be dealing with an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and we have chaos. So others of you are just really trying to ground yourself, even though there seems to be this amount of change, maybe even some drama going on. There may be some chaos with an earth sign that is important here, but if your heart was a book this month, Aries, there's definitely certain chapters, maybe even new characters coming into your life. I just feel like there's going to be something along the lines of deceit kind of coming to an end in your life. Like, I feel like you're needing to trust the process, that people who are lying to you, people who are deceitful, cheating energy, trying to get away with something, that is coming to a conclusion. This new chapter of your life with this full moon in Aries moving forward is all about, you know, no longer having people in your life who are not trustworthy or honest with you, Aries, okay? Because you are loved. This is just about letting the people in your life who don't truly love you, friendships, family members, relationships, whatever it might be, Aries, those people are no longer a part of your story. They're no longer a true reflection of who you want to be, okay? So, Aries, I have your ruling tarot card at the bottom of the deck here, the Emperor. So this is talking about, you know, that Aries energy of being in control, having authority, right? Being confident, taking action. Before we start shuffling, I just want to see the energy right behind you. We have the Six of Wands. Oh, God. We have the Six of Wands, Aries. So the card right behind you for October is a card of victory, a card of attention. You know, it's full moon in Aries. There is a lot of Aries energy in October to consider, especially at the first half of October. Some of you guys may be getting promotions or acknowledged for something. Some of you guys are entrepreneurs or bosses, like you work in a uniform or you have authority, or someone in your life does. But the Six of Wands to me is celebration, victory, kind of being in the spotlight a little bit. But Aries, it makes sense why the Seven of Swords. I mean, I felt a very Seven of Swords vibe from the Deceit card. This is another one of those cards that talks about having to get away with something. Like, it's interesting. In this case, somebody here may be doing something in front of other people. Like, this is like a victory steal, a victory win. And it's like you're taking back everything this month. You're taking your power back. I do feel that. But just be very careful if this is not your energy. There may be something that you have to do this month, Aries, that seems a bit shady to other people. Maybe this is just holding back a little bit, but this is a lie for some of you. This is cheating, hidden agendas, okay? And this may have something to do with the past for some of you guys, because we have the Judgment card here. This may be a second opportunity with someone who deceived you. That might be why you're having to trust. because I'm telling you, there's a fine line between the truth and a lie for some of you this month, okay? Some of you guys may get a phone call. Some of you guys, this is about forgiveness, forgiving lies, cheats, deception, people trying to get away with something being stolen from you. Be very careful of people just being with you for what they can get out of the relationship. But you're awakening to this, Aries. You're starting to realize those people in your life who aren't authentic. And you guys might be dealing with a Taurus for some of you, because we do have the Hierophant. Others of you guys are seeking advice about this. There may be like someone may do some kind of therapy on the phone, or maybe this is just a friend that calls you. For others of you, this is about marriage and commitment and tradition. This is a second opportunity to commit with someone. Maybe you're trying to forgive someone, and there's a second opportunity to commit. And I'm telling you, for some of you guys, this is a person who lied, cheated, stole. They really want a second chance and forgiveness, Aries, and they want to commit now. Because some of you guys had this happy home, you had a family, you had a very emotionally fulfilling relationship with this person, whether it was a Taurus or not. You guys had a home and a family together. It was very grounded, and someone is still hanging on to that, especially if you're dealing with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But there was some kind of breakup for some of you. Someone watching this, that someone's still hanging on to a happy home environment, even though that they were heartbroken. There was a third party. Somebody was married, maybe. But yeah, Aries, we do have people coming back from the past as well. Okay, Six of Cups. So soulmate energy here. There's going to be times in October where you're really reflecting on the past, especially those of you who are dealing with heartbreak, separation, just feeling lost. Some of you, there are children involved. Like, some of you are really still hanging on. Maybe you're just trying to save money and be stable as well. But others of you are very much hanging on to someone or something, some kind of situation that makes you feel very emotionally fulfilled, especially if you have children. Okay, but we have the Hierophant, so you will need to be wise. You will need advice, whether you're giving this advice or getting this advice. I feel this may be a specific phone call or a second opportunity or some kind of awakening that you're going through about commitment, Aries, especially if those of you who have dealt with this kind of energy, being lied to. I don't like that. That Aries is getting this message, okay? Aries, the card right behind you for October, though, is the Six of Wands. So I'm going to tell you, in spite of heartbreak or lies that might be told this month in October, focus on your wins, Aries. Focus on positive attention that you're receiving. Focus on the congratulations that people are giving you. If anyone says, I'm proud of you, Aries, because this is you winning in front of at least 6 people. Just be careful, because one of those people celebrating with you might have ulterior motive, okay? This could have been a friend for some of you guys. Very, very interesting, Aries. So let's go ahead and shuffle. We'll see what's going on. Page of Wands is coming out. This could be you, Aries. You're a fire sign, especially those of you who are kind of younger energy. This could be, if you're dealing with the other fire sign, you could be dealing with another Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, especially if you have children. This is a youthful energy. There's some kind of new beginning, Aries. Some of you guys are needing help. Like financial assistance. This might have something to do with charity. This is that Libra energy as well, helping you balance what you give away in relationships and what it is that you keep for yourself. You know, no longer receiving crumbs from certain people. Aries, there's something that you're expressing in October. First card out. This could have been at the beginning of October, or just at some point in October. You wanted to express something very fiery, right? This is a message, the Page of Wands, but it's the beginning of expressing an idea, something passionate, some kind of adventure. Some of you need financial assistance for this, or just you're trying to balance your finances. What else for Aries for October 2019? What else is going on for Aries for October 2019? Aries. Okay, so we have the Six of Cups. Okay, I did just see the Tower. Some of you guys are dealing with broken homes this month, like a career or a home. Something like financial stability has fallen apart in some way. I seen the Tower and the Ten of Pentacles. So I don't know if this is like something shocking that you didn't see coming, whether that's good or bad. It may have to do with love for some of you as well. After something falls apart, there's like some kind of love message that you get or that you're sending to someone. You could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Some of you, there is a significant fire sign coming back from the past in October. Six of Cups. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is a child for some of you. These are 2 children energies, okay? So there might be something that you want to express this month in regards to children, or maybe it's some kind of passionate spark that you're feeling nostalgically, like some kind of adventure that you went on as a child. There's something going on here. Bottom of the deck is the Ten of Pentacles. So for those of you who have homes with children in it, or maybe even childhood homes, a home that you've been in since you were a child, very nostalgic. Some of you guys are feeling this in the home or the career, or when it comes to financial fulfillment. There's something here about stability and children and a career. Let's see what else is coming up here. What else do we have for Aries for October? The Eight of Swords is coming out. So I know some of you guys are feeling a bit trapped in your head in October, specifically the beginning. That's why you're being told to trust. You don't feel like there's a way out, Aries, and you're having a hard time accessing your happiness. Some of you could be dealing with Leo, and this is the second time Leo has showed up, and it's the second time, it's actually the third time that the energy of a child has shown up. So some of you guys are feeling really trapped in a situation when it comes to someone who's, maybe it's the father of your children or the mother of your children or something like that. Or maybe someone has kids here. Someone feels really trapped. It's like they can't see. I just seen the Magician come out for you as well. This is an Aries card, but it's about manifesting. So some of you guys just don't know how to manifest your way out of your head. You know, someone may be in jail here. Someone may feel trapped here mentally. Someone here is keeping themselves stuck in a situation from the past, in spite of being able to see more clear with the Sun card. The Sun is all about happiness. So you want to ask yourself in October, Aries, if you're happy being stuck where you are, or does it make you feel like you can't move? Because that's not good for an Aries. Aries are a cardinal sign, and Aries are all about taking action passionately. So perhaps there's something that you want to express this month, Aries, in a youthful way. Your inner child wants to express something. Maybe you're bored. Maybe you want to have fun. Maybe you've been stuck in the same situation for too long, so you're starting to daydream. You're starting to reminisce. Maybe there's someone coming back from the past to express something to you, Aries, and this really puts you in your head about things. But your happiness is important here. Okay, you need to allow the light to come in at this point in October to really show you clarity from the past. There might be some clarity that you need from the past. About a child or soulmate, to free you from whatever you feel you're stuck in mentally. Okay, there's something that is trying to be shown to you, Aries, at the beginning of October. Something is trying to be shown to you. You needed to trust. What else do we have for Aries for October 2019, please? What else do we have for Aries, October 2019? Some of you could be dealing with a Pisces. Or maybe there's something about seeing something a different way. Now, the Three of Swords almost just came out again for you, Aries. So some of you are definitely going through breakups with that Libra relationship energy. A lot of balancing out and new relationships starting. Some of you are dealing with loss at a heart level, separation, third parties, feeling sad, you know. Oh, look at that. We have the Emperor coming out. So Aries, you could be dealing with another Aries or someone with an Aries moon, rising, Mars, something. I think this Page of Wands is you, though. I think this has to do with some kind of fatherly energy, because we do have like father and child here for some of you. But again, Aries, this is the card at the bottom of the deck. So regardless of how out in the cold you feel, regardless of abandonment issues that some of you may be dealing with, the Six of Wands is all about expressing yourself in a victorious way and being heard by at least 6 people. Some of you are really, really victorious when it comes to taking your power back and being acknowledged for that, being congratulated for that. There's some kind of celebration. It could be Halloween for some of you. But Aries, this is a card this is your card for the October, which is victory. Public acknowledgement, being recognized for something, Aries. I just keep hearing I'm proud of you, but again, be very careful of this victory, because some people around you have hidden agendas. Like, they don't necessarily want you to win, Aries. They want you to win because of what's in it for them. So just be very careful of any betrayal or lies or deceit. Make sure you stay on your throne and think about the actions you're taking, because there's something you want to express this month. There's some kind of new beginning as well for Aries. Give me another card for Aries to put under this Six of Cups. What are the messages for Aries for October 2019? So the Aries full moon definitely snaps you back to reality. We have the Knight of Wands. So some of you are dealing with a Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. This is Sagittarius to me. We have Sag and Leo and Aries here. This is my card for Leo. This is literally the card for Aries and Sag. So all the fire signs are here: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So for those of you who are dealing with fire signs or Aries, others of you, this is just someone really passionate charging forward to you to express something to you. And they're probably from the past, okay? Whether they're a fire sign or not, this is something you're actually wishing for, to feel that passion. This might be your energy as well, Aries, taking action. But I do have to, I'm going to have to go on my Knight of Wands spiel because, you know, I didn't truly know the energy of the Knight of Wands until I dealt with one myself. Don't get me wrong, I love Sagittarius, I love Knight of Wands energy, but they are very in and out. This is known as like the playboy, you know, someone who you hear from and then that you don't hear from. This is someone very passionate coming back from your past, Aries. They probably have that fire energy. They may be very attractive, but just be careful, Aries, especially because you had to see in the Seven of Swords, like this might be someone who's kind of like playing games. Like this is someone who offers sex and really nothing else. But you're a fire sign, Aries, and I believe that you can handle this energy. You may even be this energy yourself. But they're coming right towards you, Aries. There's a passionate message coming to you, and it's very emotionally fulfilling. Some of you have been wishing for this. For some of you, it's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You may be dealing with like a soulmate or a twin flame, someone who's mirroring you. I see an earth sign here for sure for some of you, but I also see a choice in love, or perhaps a choice in October that could have potentially affected the future of your relationships. This person may be at a distance from you, but some of you are really wishing for love, and there's a wish fulfillment here when it comes to connecting. You could be dealing with a Gemini. This is a Gemini card here, but I think you guys have a choice between someone younger and someone who moves a bit quicker. It's interesting, Aries. Let's get you one more card here. Give me one more card for Aries for October 2019. And a card to place right under this Eight of Swords. Give me one solid card, please, for Aries. Right under this Eight of Swords. Give me one more card for Aries. Okay, those went back in, but we did have the Seven of Wands and the Queen of Cups. Some of you are dealing with water sign energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. If not, this is just you really standing up for yourself emotionally, Aries. You know what you feel in October because of the full moon. Yeah, the Seven of Wands is the card for you. So by the end of October, you guys are in a very defensive position. You're fired up. Maybe because of this Knight of Wands. Bottom of the deck is that Queen of Cups. Some of you are dealing with like your mothers, you as mothers, someone who's the mother of your children, because I did see the Empress, or that just may be your energy, Aries. But yeah, end of October, it looks like you're taking a stand from yourself, potentially freeing yourself from mental anxiety. Like there was something you weren't doing at the beginning of October, Aries, but by the end of October, you stand up for yourself. Some of you may have to kind of disregard your emotion a little bit to embrace this fire. This is a competition, Aries. Welcome to the competition. But from the beginning of this reading, I knew that you were in a position to win because you had the Six of Wands. So that makes sense why you're ending October with the Seven of Wands, because there's already been some kind of victory, and on top of that, you were acknowledged for it. Another thing I'd like to talk to you about is Mercury retrograde. That's happening on Halloween of all days this year, and it will literally resurrect people from your past, people coming back to communicate. I mean, this could easily be you, Aries, but I see at least two people here, whether they're fire signs or not, coming towards you. I think this has more so to do with you. This is for the younger Aries out there, but Aries are always young-spirited. Definitely something that someone wants to express to you, Aries. You may be having passionate communication or new beginnings with people from your past. Again, it may involve children. And I think the challenge this month is you releasing yourself from your head so much. You know, Libra season, although it is over now, it really did put people in their head about what isn't equal, what isn't fair, what isn't balanced. I can only imagine what that does to you as the opposite of Libra. Because Libra is all about other people and partnerships, and Aries is all about who you are. You know, the self. Libra is others, Aries is self. So there may even be something here where you have to be selfish. You have to take a selfish stand for yourself at the end of the month, Aries. I love all the fire in your reading. We don't have any earth, though, so you might not be feeling very grounded in October. There's definitely some memories coming up for you. And that might be, you know, memories may haunt you this month. You might not know what to do because you have memories with a certain person that is charging back in, especially if you're dealing with a Sag. Again, this may be someone with children or someone who you have children with that is kind of in and out of your life, but this is definitely someone here. What might be a one-night stand for some of you guys, but this is definitely someone coming in to charge back in and express some kind of memory that they had of you or something like that. But you're taking a stand. This is also a battle card, the Knight of Wands. So there may be an action that's being taken, Aries, and you're standing up for this by the end of October. Let's check out the bottom of the deck. We have the Queen of Cups. So it's very important for you to balance your emotion with the full moon in Aries this month. Some of you are dealing with female Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or this could be Scorpio season. This is a Scorpio woman here. Again, here's the Empress. This is the female Aries, Libra, Taurus. This is Venus energy. Somebody may have Venus in Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. Someone you're dealing with or you. But this is some very beautiful emotion being shown to you. This is about what you can attract this month, Aries, in the beautiful full moon space from now until November 14th. But there are decisions. There's choices between growth and comfort. There's something coming up here about how much you're able to grow in a certain space. Some of you guys I'm seeing a huge fish right now in my mind in way too small of an aquarium. That you don't feel like you can move, Aries. Maybe you're claustrophobic a little bit. So some of you are looking to expand. Okay, maybe there's something in your future, a bigger house or something like that. Because this is about growing emotionally, all the growth that you've done emotionally. And that might be why you're trying to cooperate. There is a job decision. Some of you, there's a job coming up in November that you hear about in October. And it's like you may have to travel for this job. There may be two different job choices where you've outgrown a certain career. You don't work as well with those people together. And you're being asked to step up, just like the Six of Wands. And although this may take travel, although this you know, it will take you out of your comfort zone, Aries, but this is a golden opportunity for some of you guys. And I'm telling you what, you definitely have a decision to make about it. You're not making the decision, but something you need is coming into you. It might be a car for some of you. There's a Cancer here as well. Yeah, you have to make up your mind about what direction you want to go into. But again, you're going to be victorious, Aries. Okay, you're not wanting to fight. You need more information about something, especially in regards to a home, a career. You know, there may be arguments this month, but it's about moving forward after a long period of stopping. Like, I don't know if you guys have felt stagnant, but there's a job opportunity coming in for some of you, and it may be overseas. It may be linked to a choice. It's definitely linked to a choice. You want to ask yourself whether you want to grow or be comfortable, Aries, after October, moving into November. Do you want to grow or be comfortable? Because you can't do both at the same time. And emotionally, there's just a lot that you're attracting. You know, this is definitely some unconditional love coming up here. It's a very caring, emotionally sensitive person, whoever that might be for you. Also, this decision may involve someone who's pregnant or a mother figure or like a grandmother. Like the Empress is that mother energy. Someone's pregnant here and has a decision to make. But the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Cups. So this is that Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer energy of really balancing your emotion, especially because I know some of you guys still feel trapped in a situation from the past. It never helps when those people return. I mean, it helps to express yourself to these people, Aries, but not if they're just in and out, if they're going to contribute to you feeling stuck. But I just love that you're taking a stand for yourself. You know that you're victorious. And when an Aries stands up for themselves, look out, because you guys are ready and willing to take action. But I just want to stress how important it is to balance your emotions this month. Obviously, you know that there's something that requires your trust. But what you don't know, Aries, is that at the end of October, there is something that you didn't know, a lie or deceit, something like that, some kind of betrayal. But some of you intuitively knew that because the full moon was really helping you subconsciously. So you want to be very careful of the fine line between the truth and a lie. And just to let you know, not telling somebody something, if there's a person in your life who is just leaving information out, that's still a lie. Like, a lot of people try to, oh, it was just a white lie. Like, nah, betrayal is betrayal. And Aries, you're really going to understand that in October with the full moon in Aries and the new moon in Libra. because that's going to help you be very, very intuitive until the middle of November, okay? So you want to trust your intuition about any betrayal, any lies, okay? This is also another one of those intuitive energies, okay, Aries? So hopefully this helped you guys. Not really sure if I'll be back for November to do videos, but I am still offering personal readings. If this resonated and you'd like a personal reading, please find my email in my description. You can get a hold of me that way. Let me know if you have any questions, you guys. Other than that, have a happy Halloween for those of you who celebrate, and I do hope to be back in November to talk to you then. All right, bye.